What is up, you guys? Oh. Okay. Sorry for about that, guys. For a moment it looked like I had the music turned down like way, so you guys were just kind of sitting in silence, but you're not. What is up, you guys? Oh, Alchemist Ganji here, and welcome to another episode of Enki's Canacult. Um, what a past week it has been. Yeah, I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. I apologize for those of you guys who were looking for me on Monday, i.e., yesterday. I had a lot going on, and I was feeling very under the weather, and like thought maybe I just needed to just just to kind of like play it low key and like rest, and seems to have been like exactly what I needed because I feel amazing now. So yeah, let's go ahead and like get into some of our stuff today. My friends and fellow canon nerds. Because hold on. Because tonight's headline, actually, hold on one second. I'm willing to bet. Bop, let's go ahead and just bring that down to the lowest level possible. That way you guys have a little bit of stuff in the background. You know, one-man team. But yes, guys, tonight's headline. Marijuana may cause chromosomal defects in human egg cells. They still coming for us. Now that headline is terrifying, if true. Comforting if you sell newspapers or, I guess, just love peddling fear. But when you read the study, guys, like the scary monster of chromosomal damage turns out to be a shadow on the wall, right? This study looks at IVF patients, like a tiny THC positive subset, and a 24-hour petri dish experiment on discarded eggs. That is not your future baby is doomed type of like research, okay? That's we found a signal worth studying, right? All right, like association does not equal causation. Now, the plan for tonight, right, is we're gonna crack open this study, what this paper actually measured, right, where the media like just overshot the runway, and also like what like the broader evidence says about pregnancy and child outcomes, like with a little bit of some harm reduction, and what that even looks like if you're trying to conceive. You know, as much as I can like talk about. Not a doctor. Now, also in between all this, we're going to be putting some science on the nose as we check out a Romscotti by Mr. Mudd. Yes, that's right. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, my own sound effects. Mr. Mudd had a really, really awesome hash sesh with him a few days ago, or actually, has it been longer now? I don't know. This weekend was great. But a really, really awesome hash test with him, and we went over a bunch of his cultivars. He's doing really nice work, and then, of course, like before I left, he hooked me up with a few cultivars that we're going to be unpackaging over the next couple of months, right? And the first one on this ledger is going to be Romscotti. All right, that is that is a cross between Boscotti and Romulan. Both are cultivars that I am a fan of. So yeah, this should be really awesome. Because you know, also because of the gravity of the subject, if we're going to be talking about like oocyte spindles, we might as well enjoy some terpenes along the way. All right. Now let's go ahead and pop. Now, that's funny. I would love to do this like a jar smell on this, but there's actually quite a few cultivars in here right now. You know, all from Mr. Mud. Like he's really pushing me to like up my small jar game. Because while I don't mind for like the short term, it's not the most ideal for a long term storage. Lots of cross mixing of aroma. Now, but yes, you got the Romscotti here, y'all. Now, what is up, Rock Farm? How you doing, man? Yeah, so let's go ahead and take us a look. Oh. This has a nice kind of like effervescent, slightly gassy like earth on it. With like it's like notes of like hickory or like cedar a little bit. And this like kind of like foresty like kind of back on it. Now let's go ahead and bring it on over yonder. I can already okay. You can see that the trim on here is a little bit loose, but you know, that's all right though. As you guys know, I do prefer a looser trim to protect the trichomes. See this has a really nice texture to it. Like dense in the right spots, but it has a good level of give to it as well. Ooh, yeah. And this nice little zesty funk is coming off of off the fingers. Let's go ahead and get the scope on this baby. I'm gonna look at that while I get it queued up. Oh, great googly moogly. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I don't know if y'all ready. Y'all ready? Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is looking very nice. Now we do have some layers to pull here. Just a bit. Just a little bit. Wow. Yeah, y'all know we need to get in closer on that. Just absolute, like, this is just trichome chaos going on up in here. Really lovely pistils. Wow. Look at that. It looks like we're looking at like Las Vegas from a distance. Let's just go ahead and get like obscenely close to this. Oh, right there. I want to make that my new background picture on my phone. Like, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, we need some music to appreciate this joint. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That is lovely. That is so lovely. Looks like we're looking at an old-timey photo, the amount of sepia we see around here. This is like, we guys know that Boscotti is a relaxing cultivar. Now, Romulan can be a little, like, more, like, actually, I'm not even going to front. Off the dome, my brain just, like, farted on, like, Romulan's, like, general effects, which feels odd. Like, I know Romulan. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I have the runs of Romulan that I've had have been a little bit on the early side. So I actually haven't had like its full expression because it typically expresses more as a relaxing like cultivar. So like these two just stacked on top are going to be giving just a really just like would be the anticipation. I mean, wow, just absolutely beautiful. And we haven't even split this thing open yet. This is one of the reasons why I will stand by people like being very minimal in their trimming, so long as they aren't just being like rude about it, you know, like just leaving blatant guff on there. But like when you are preserving this level of trichome, yeah, you're going to get points for having a looser trim. Like you are definitely going to get points for having a looser trim when this is what you're protecting. Like, oh my gosh, like this nug almost feels like a shame to like break down. It's so beautiful. And honestly, like of all the cultivars that I looked at, like with Mr. Mud, I wasn't expecting this one to be as gorgeous as, oh, look at that. That's like you're just like looking at like the James Webb's telescope looking at another galaxy. Like, oh, good. Well, let's go ahead and just pull this out. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, this is nice. This is nice. Okay, all right, my bad. I'm gonna put the music back down. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and this might be one of the more beautiful cultivars that like I've seen, as far as like being kind of unassuming, like, you know, on the initial outset, and then once you take a closer look, realizing that you never judge a book by its cover, especially when that's a cannabis book. Yeah, but let's go ahead and that's crazy because I haven't even put on my supplementary lights yet, like to really like just like look at that. That's the supplementary, the supplemental lighting, like, and now this thing is just like glistening like a freaking chandelier. Like, that is amazing. Oh, look at that, giving you the little twinkle effect. Yo, God, I'm geeking too much on this. Yeah, all right, let's go ahead. Yeah, let's go ahead and break some of this down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it is adding too much light. Be alright. Alright. So we'll go ahead and remove those sugar leaves. Yeah. See, it's times like this, after seeing when you see what it is that these sugar leaves are protecting, like, go ahead, I'll go ahead and remove them now, because there's some people who see that, right, and they're like, oh my gosh, that looks so amazing, I'm just gonna smoke it all because it's so good that I bet even the leaves are good. And like, nah, dude, just get rid of the leaves. like like it'll be worth it. It'll be so much better. It'll be so much better, I promise you, homie. Like, if you just go ahead and remove those leaves from it, and then like and then go ahead and consume it. Like, you treat that weed the same way you would treat like some stuff that you know is like a little like leafy, a little stemmy or whatever, and you will end up with an experience like no other, because like stems and leaves do have a negative impact on flavor, like, unless you have something that has been like amazingly cured over an extended period of time. That chlorophyll needs the time to break down, and this right here on the breakdown, oh my gosh, like, there is just this like zest, this leathery and like somewhat gassy zest that's like coming off of this right now. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so sticky. I'm getting as sticky as I would like trimming a plant. Like right now, just breaking this down. So like that's, yeah, that's awesome. Man, this is that Romscotti, and like the aroma on this is really starting to jump off too. Let's see. All right. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like really strong, like bitter earth vibes with some like gas on this, which tells me that this is going to be a little bit of an uplift at the start, and then it's just gonna body me. So I better make sure I got my stuff straight. Yeah, hold on. Let's go ahead and get the get the stick test on this. I have a feeling that this is going to be sticky. Wow, I compressed quite a lot on that squeeze. And it, like, honestly, I didn't want to squeeze it much more because I could feel it. It's like, yeah, it's left so much residue on my fingers. Um, so yeah, this has got good stick to it. And it's very, very fluffy because it wanted to compress quite a lot. Um, Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that. And since we know that this is a more relaxing cultivar, we will show this respect, and save the larger bowl for later. Right now, we're just trying to get the flavor. Sometimes the way I like to do that is I'll go ahead and pack a bowl, and then I will start like scraping out like the excess. Yeah, that might have been too much. All right, yeah, that's a good size. That's a good size bowl. No. Hey, what's everybody else? What's everybody token on tonight, chat? Yeah, yeah. I'm about to go on the relaxation express with this Romscotti. You know, what type of ride you guys taking? Use guys. Yeah, use guys. Use guys. Huh? Am I like overexposed right now? Whatever, doesn't matter. All right, let's go ahead and rip this Romscotti, y'all, and get super faded. Yo, lemon kush mitts time some sunrise. Ooh, that sounds nice. That does sound nice. All right. Yo, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and there we go. Haha. All right, guys. Hitting on that Romscotti. Always remember to burn off that sulfur tip. right, cheers, y'all. Oh, wow. Okay. So, not only are we looking at very, very, very smooth, right off the jump, smooth. Um, and very earthy, very, very earthy. Um, Now there was a bit of that gas on that first exhale. Oh, wait a minute. Am I like? It's like my zoom on this tweaked again, bro. Yeah, this is lame. All right, just 1 second, my lovely, lovely people. Let's see. I know how to fix this. Ah, yeah. See, yeah, I'm getting better at this stuff. Right. Okay. Um. Yeah, it was a really nice translation of flavor. Um, like the smoke was very like classic relaxing, very earthy, kind of bitter, a little bit gassy. There was like a very like light hint of fruit on the grind, very light, very very light, almost imperceivable. That like I didn't really get on the smoke at all. Actually, now smelling it now, like after I've like took some of it, is a little bit more, but it's kind of like almost like that. You know how sometimes like a varnish can have almost like a chemically fruit smell to it. It's kind of like that in a way. So like it's like almost like that darker like type fruit. And I can tell that this is definitely going to start relaxing me. I can already feel this weight like pulling me down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and get on with the program. And one of the first things that we're going to look at here, guys, is yes, the study in question, right? Hot off of Nature Communications, looked at IVF patients at a single fertility center, guys, right? Like a single fertility center. Um, Now, researchers they measured in this study, right, uh, the THC metabolites in follicular fluid. Okay, that is the fluid that is around the egg during retrieval. Now, out of over 1,000 samples, like I think like 1,050 or something like that, there was a 6%. Okay, 6% were THC positive, and like the twist in that, like roughly 73% of those who were positive didn't disclose cannabis use. So in that situation, biology, right, a little bit greater than questionnaires in that situation. Um, Now, and like in addition to that, like they they compared like embryoed like what was it it was embryo euploidy rates. Okay. Now, what that is the percentage of embryos with the correct number of chromosomes, like between the THC positive and the THC negative groups, like after matching for things like age and ovarian markers. Now, the results from that was that the THC positive group they had modestly lower right euploidy rates. and on an order of like 60% versus like 67%. Now, the author stressed that this was just an association, and there was not any kind of proof that THC caused like that difference. It was just a flag to pay attention to, not a verdict in any kind of way. Um, now, there's also the lab arm of this, right? Discarded immature human oocytes were exposed to THC in a dish for 24 hours. Right, those cells showed more spindle abnormalities and chromosome segregation errors. Right, now this is like a useful mechanistic hint, but petri dishes are where hypotheses are born. Right, this isn't where human outcomes are decided, like this article is trying to make it out to be. Right, that it's like stress testing a bridge by shaking a Lego model. Like it tells you something, but like you don't evacuate the city. Like like make it make sense. Now, right, so seeing what the actual like study said. I I'm like been trying to figure out like how the person writing this article got from like IVF euploidy signal plus a dish study to cannabis may cause chromosomal defects in human egg cells. Like and whispers about birth defects and miscarriage. Like that's causation creep. You know, trying to make trying to put the horse in front of the wagon. I mean, the wagon in front of the horse. Bad. Okay, this. Let's put the horse in front of the wagon. Man, this Romscotti, I can already feel it. It's like running in sand, like you like or transitioning from running in grass to running in sand. Like I still got a lot of energy going into it, but like with every step, like it's pulling, it's pulling like my focus and like my thoughts and like man, making thoughts invert. Now this is an interesting cultivar. Like it even almost even feel like my tongue has got like my even like my tongue feels like it's moving like through water or something like it like I feel just this like weight um but all right, what was I saying though? Right, so this causation that they're just like jumping to, right? So okay, so the clinical endpoint like for this entire thing is that PGTA, right? And this is a screening of embryo chromosomes used in IVF, right? Not live birth or child health, right? That's what that is. Like even the lead author of this study, like they cautioned that this was only association, right? Like basically telling the person that wrote this article to say, hey, like this is just an initial thought. This isn't us trying to say that this like means that THC has this effect. Like for the art for the author to literally be like just completely ignore that part and write this article anyway. Like this is somebody that's just trying to spread harmful misinformation. Now, right? Okay, so I mentioned like the PGTA. About that, like that test itself, right? It like professional guidance like has gotten way more nuanced. Um, Now, like I read that like the American Society for Reproductive Medicine said that the value of routine PGTAs as a screening test remains not fully established for many patients. Right, so like this type of situation is like proxy, like like at best, not destiny. Now, when you like measure a traffic light, like don't report a car crash. Now, there's also in this in this article like a lot of missing data, like doses, routes, timing. I mean, this is something that we talk a lot about, even just for like getting introducing people into the cannabis space. So, like any type of scientific study looking at cannabis and impacts has to consider these three things, like as a bare minimum of maintaining scientific credibility. Now, like the clinical arm classified like presence versus absence, like of THC metabolites. That doesn't tell us whether someone had a nightly like smoked blunt, or like a half gummy on the weekends, or like a tincture 3 weeks ago, right? Like lumping all exposure together, then generalizing to cancer. I mean, uh, uh, and like cannabis causes defects. Um, it is like tasting like a soup once and declaring all restaurants bad. Like it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But yes, this Romscotti. uh, that wasn't a large bowl. I'm glad, like we kept it in perspective, right? What we liked about the cultivar with that aroma that we were getting off of it, with the we were saying with the trichomes, the resin content. Like this is a hitter. This is a hitter. Um, I I'm glad that I got so much sleep last night, cause like if I tried to do this one last night, I y'all would have literally saw me fall asleep on the last stream. I've been here like this, like actually, I probably thought it's funny for like a couple of minutes before clicking away. But no, this Romscotti, yeah, I feel this like just overall just kind of like this weight on this continuing. Um, like I feel myself pushing through it, almost like a like when you were a kid and you like took the like if you ever had to take allergy medicine or like Benadryl or whatever and you didn't want to go to sleep, um or you like went out to play anyway or something, and like you're over there like you feel real tired and heavy, and then all of a sudden you break through and you're like, yeah, like that's kind of how I feel a little bit. Like because that heaviness that I had is still there, but it's not like it's not as bad. I'm treading water. I'm treading water. Well, we'll see what happens when we do another bowl. Um, but I yeah. Um, so uh, this is shoot that little breakaway from Rom Scotty. I lost my train of thought. Here, I look at my notes real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah. All right. So, this like kind of massive media overreach, that is clearly just trying to do some fear mongering, with some shaky information. Um, they they excluded a lot of information, of course, because there are other studies out there. Now, when headlines imply downstream harm, miscarriage, birth defects, like autism, that they talk about in this article, I mean, you should really ask, what do the big population studies say? Um, Now, I was really, really pleasantly surprised, to find like a good bit of other studies done, that I included in the in the links with the description. Please check them out. But the first of which is a 2024 JMA's Network Open cohort study of about 180,000, I think some or almost mother-child pairs, Um, and they found that there was no association between early pregnancy cannabis use and child autism after adjusting for confounders. All right, now that's like not a pass to just blaze your ass off like during a pregnancy, but it's a check on like these sloppy causation claims like coming from this like very reckless article. And if you zoom out further, um, there has been prior work on IVF outcomes that have been pretty mixed, right? With at least one sizable cohort finding comparable implantation and ongoing pregnancy rates between like cannabis users and non users, right? I mean, the literature by no means is all giving the same narrative. It's a debate. You know, like a one where age, like co-exposures, like tobacco, alcohol, like quality of air, stress factors, underlying fertility, like often shout louder than like trace THC. And like in tonight's paper, like age independently lowered like euploidy. Um, it always does. So, right. Now, we get to the responsible part of it, right? Now, major bodies like the ACOG advise like avoiding cannabis, like if you're trying to conceive, like or get pregnant. It's kind of like more of a precautionary stance, really. And that's as far as what like official like stances like health organizations like have. Um, I mean, because like yeah, there's some like scientific uncertainties like remaining, like not proof that like any cannabis exposure is catastrophic, right? Like sensible caution isn't clickbait; is like it's grown up medicine. Um, I mean, okay, like you could think of it like blow like the it was like the blowfish sushi, right? I mean, is it always deadly? Right? No, right? But like, should you maybe skip it during IVF? I mean, maybe. I, you know. Also, like, don't eat blowfish sushi during IVF. I heard like I mean, it's probably bad. Like, I don't know. I don't know. um, now, oh boy. Okay. All right. I debating on which direction I'm gonna go with this. So I kind of like overlook um at well, like what we've checked out today, like with this article. Um, like this, like does this prove right? Does this article in any way prove that cannabis causes genetic defects in babies? Like, no, not at all. Um, like right, like there it shows that there are like lower like minorly at that like 7% like lower euploidy rates in IVF like embryos when THC metabolites are present. Um, but that was also once again looked at like a very small population, and this would still be potentially very unique like for like IVF. Um, right? Because this is still something that's like very like much debated within the scientific community. There's no consensus whatsoever, um, and this furthermore, the person making this article is just like doing irresponsible journalism, um, and um, so far as there are other claims in there about cannabis causing like miscarriages and autism and this other stuff, like there was literally just like this past year a massive 2024 cohort study that found no adjusted link with early pregnancy cannabis and like child autism. Um, now that doesn't like by default that study doesn't by default just like mean like that that is positive like for pregnancies, but like it does mean though that like that there is no actual evidence that cannabis has a connection to autism like um and yeah like um and like lastly just like I guess like there's tests that they were trying to compare to with there's a PGTA test that's like really no that's like there's no consensus that is like a strong indication on whether or not um it like you know it like it's just a screening, you know, it's not a crystal ball for pregnancy like guarantees. um it is important to like use proxies very carefully. um Now I think we are gonna. I'm gonna took some. Huh, actually, you know, it's funny. I said I think we are gonna take some more of this. I think in my brain, like I was like debating whether or not we were gonna take some more of this because of the way that like it's hit. It's like just hit. It's like I'd say like the first phase of its like full effect. Like we haven't reached like the full expression of its main effects yet, because um a lot of that is like a body high that I feel like I'm trying to resist right now in order to like, you know, keep chill with y'all right now. It's this is heavy. This is it's a nice heavy effect. Oh boy, this smells nice. So we're gonna pack up another bowl. Um, yeah. So yeah, give y'all a brief moment to get your affairs in order. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is this is about the same size, maybe slightly large. Oh, I never switched the camera over. Yeah, well. Oh, hold up. Alright. So, so it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than the last bowl that we did, marginally. So we'll be able to like experience the full effect um, of this cultivar. But I must say, like I think we know how this is gonna roll. I think we're gonna just roll. It's very heavy. It's very 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 heavy. But yes, let's go ahead and. Let's go ahead and ride the snail. Oh. Alright, so we did the first one with a match. We'll do this one with a torch now. Boom. Alright, cheers, you guys. Oh wow. Yeah. That is. Oh, smoking out some cherry chem. Very nice, very nice. Tonight we are reviewing some Romscotti grown by Mr. Mud. And this wow. I can already feel it on in my chest, like radiating out. Ugh. Like, wow. This is very smooth. And the flavor on it. Yeah, I mean it's like it's a little more earthy and bitter than like biscotti. It's got a lot of that like hashy, like leathery, like spicy, like there's a lot of like beta caryophyllene going on here. But it's smooth though. It's spicy. It's smooth. Um, like this is a very very nice smoke. This type of smoke, like I would almost like expect it to have me coughing just a little bit, but I feel like that last hit, I don't even think I coughed, or I might have had like a like cough or two. That kind of like cough you do out of habit, you know. But but the stimulation on this is like really just like nice. Like right now, I got my legs are pumping, you know, like not and not in a like a oh kind of way, but in like a just like yeah, when you got like that good stimulation from like a hit of some like really quality bud. Um, and that's definitely what I would say like this is. In fact, let's go ahead and take another look like at this flower since we've already covered our story for today. Let's just like geek on this for right now because y'all who didn't see it earlier, like man, I'm not gonna make you guys have to go back and like watch this because like I mean it's just gorgeous. Although you'll probably want to once you see it. Um, oh my gosh, I don't even have to zoom it. Like oh look at that. I literally just tossed it underneath the microscope and already. That's what we're playing with tonight, guys. Mr. Mud, people. Mr. Mud. Like here, we'll go to another spot. Oh, oh, yeah, that is lovely. Really, really, really lovely. All right, so that was the one we were looking at earlier. Let's look at one of these other nugs. Uh, wow. All right, so like, we got a little bit of contaminant action going on there. Like there's a little hair, but you know what? No, you know what? I haven't really seen much of that anywhere else, so definitely get a pass. I mean, just look at this. Goodness. Oh, Lord, look at that. Oh, yes. Yeah, hold up. Y'all ain't even. And like, guys, we like this ain't even. This is not even the. This isn't the open. This isn't the bud opened up. This is the surface. This is the surface of the flower. Man, this is lovely coverage. Lovely coverage. This looks like it's been split open. It looks like it's been split open, but it hasn't. Like, I see. Oh, there's a little more contaminant. That's all right. Let's. Oh wow. Let's see if we can. Wow, look at that, guys. And that's just beautiful. Oh yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and this is a gorgeous, gorgeous plant. This one of them plants you gotta look for a problem. Yes, I agree. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. In fact, here, why don't we go ahead and open up another one of these just to take a look at it. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, we need to take a closer look at that. Oh! Shoot. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Wow. This trichome development is really, really nice. Ooh, whoops. Ooh, what do we have here? Look like very, very small sessile trichomes, or yeah. Yeah, very small sessile trichomes. They don't have stalks. They just grow. They just grow directly on the leaf. Yeah, interesting. I mean, not interesting. It's common enough. You just, I mean, you just don't see it super often. Oh wow. It's like a diamond encrusted like dildo or something. That's hilarious. Hey, what is up? Mr. Mud's in the house. We are admiring yo bud. This Romscotti is absolutely gorgeous. In fact, you know what? I bet you I could probably rock another bowl of it right now. I don't feel nearly as like lambasted as I was like afraid I was gonna be after that first one. 'Cause that first one really got me. That first one got me something fierce, bro. Here, let's oh yeah. Hold on, we need to remove some of this. Cause that site right there. There's another one. I mean, these are like literally all over the place for Romscotti. Like you can't find a spot where it's just like where it's not crusted like this. Um, really really beautiful work. Really beautiful work, Roger. I mean, the appearance on it is lovely. The texture is lovely. Like it has beautiful maturity. In the trichomes, like the drug effect that I am getting with this is very like on par with what like you would expect, like from this cultivar. It is incredibly smooth. Um, like the flavor is right there. It's a very like it has a really nice like leathery, earthy like kind of spice to it. And considering that it is a bit of a spice, the fact that you got it to be like smooth, because it wouldn't have taken much of a misstep like for like it to come out a little bit like harsh, like to really strike that point like with this one is like really nice. In fact, I'm gonna pack a little bit more into this. It's not quite a full bowl, but oh wait a minute, I got yeah, there it is. All right, so we'll go ahead and I'm gonna pack up this last bowl, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Wow, you can just sit there and just like look at these beautiful trichomes all night. Like, now, if y'all, in fact, if y'all want real quick, hold up. Y'all wanna like screenshot it real quick? Bop, there you go. You can go ahead and screenshot that real quick. Romscotti. Alright, I'm coming back. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Alright. Oh my gosh. Really nice. Well, like a spicy, kind of varnishy. No, there's still that so like that earthy chemo. Alright, there we go. Liking this a lot. And there we go. Alright, bet. Yeah. So definitely an evening cultivar. Very relaxing. You could toke this like depending on your constitution, like all night, like all evening. This is one that could put you to bed if you wanted to, but if you toked like a small amount of it early in the evening, right? Then you could like write it out all night and keep toking. But like you got to survive that first wave with this Romscotti. That first wave will definitely want to try and put you down. So I would say it's almost like that, like Robitussin or whatever, like Benadryl. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll start it with a match. We'll finish on a match. Cheers, y'all. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that is such a nice smoke. Like such a nice smoke. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, feel it very heavily in the chest. You can feel it very, very, very heavy in the chest. Um, Now, have you seen anyone do that kind of imaging glass? Huh. Like, 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 like a blue, like, out glass, or like made like a pattern in the glass that looks kind of like those trichomes and stuff. Or, huh. When I was at Yoga Jam, there was someone that was doing like art, like acrylic art that was like a little like that at a couple of points. But nah, like blowing out glass though, that'd be pretty dope though. Like I wonder if Andy could do that, like create that effect that looks like a bunch of trichomes coming out. Cause that's the if you crazy, that's crazy if you think about it. Hold up. Like, could we look at this here, right? Like these trichomes in a lot of ways look almost like ballooning out bubbles with their trails. Like, bro, like, that's totally possible. That's totally like, I bet he could do it. I bet Andy could do it. Yeah, that'd be dope. Oh shit! Wait, hold up. Alex Gibbs in Florida, he says that like he could. Like I would love to see like some images of that. I would definitely like share it on the cast. If you have any like thing that's like that looks like that type of like bubbly like trichome like art and glass, that'd be dope. Um, really, just got back on Headband 99 today. Um, so wait, Rob, like you're growing it again, or man, okay, that Romscotti just brought it, like just brought it, like it just woof. Oh, um, cause like I am very chill right now. Yeah. Um, yeah, this is really really nice. I'm surprised actually right now. Like I do feel like a fogginess in my thoughts a little bit because you say you just got back on the Headband 99 today, and I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. And I can't sort if it's because like I'm just like stoned or if that was just ambiguous. Um, yeah, man. Oh, okay, bet. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got you. Um, yeah, that'll be cool. Man, okay. This Rum Scotty is like is like wild. And like having hit that like larger bowl. Um, cause like I am stony baloney right now. Um, and it's like weird. It's like I don't feel it in my face so much. Where there's lots of like cultivars, even recently, like with like speaking of Headband 99, like the Headband Haze, and actually I think Headband 99 too. Like I mean, cause they're headbands. Like I feel like almost like my across my eyes, my forehead. But this one, I almost feel it like I feel like a hedgehog right now. You know, like if I was a hedgehog, I would have like spikes all over my back and my head, and I feel like, yeah, I feel like the high is like all over like my body and like all over like my head and my back and like going down like my arms and legs, and I'm like covered in like high spikes, like. Like it's not like I don't feel tingly or anything like that, but like I know it's like heavy, like it's armor, like it's protecting me. Oh, plastic. Oh yeah, yeah. I could definitely look at like yeah. See, okay, it's definitely me. I'm definitely just stoned. Like uh, a rainbow sherbet. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be checking out rainbow sherbet soon, guys. That's gonna be very fun. Um, no, that's gonna be very very fun. Um, I am a big fan of rainbow sherbet. Like RS11. There's this one right now. I had got to try it. I might put on the podcast at some point. I mean, if I had it right now, I would show you. This red 11. That's just like fire, and it's a rainbow sherbet 11 crossed with a redwood. Um, but yeah, shit. Yeah, good job, Mr. Mud. You done you don't got me. Um, because like with how smooth it is, like I mean, look at and then of course like this, you know, we're looking at a situation where like it, you can keep smoking it and then get like real, 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 real stoned. No, but like seriously though, yeah, yeah, this is a good time. Very good work. Um, very very good work. Um, I would say that this is like this is competition worthy. This would be one of those underdogs in a competition because people would first look at it, right? And they'd be like, okay, like it's not trimmed real tight, but like, all right. And if they got a scope, if they're like me, like, you know, they're gonna look at it and be like, oh, you're like you're like loaded. Okay. And then like they go and break it down and then they see that smell kind of jump out and they're going to be like really intrigued, but like it's still for a lot of people it's still probably going to be in this like kind of mid-range because there's like the aroma it has a good smell to it, but it's not like super jump out aroma. There've been like other aromas that are like definitely like more aggressive, and I don't mean like the brighter citrusy ones like cuz there's some that are just like aggressively skunky, like holy crap, like, you know, like but that's not like to say that this isn't like this has a good aroma. But it's like it's still understated to the capacity of a high it is for once you go and smoke it. Because once you smoke it, and then an aroma like one has a really lovely direct translation, but it's also so dang smooth that you will keep smoking it and keep smoking it. Um, and that's where it's going to really catch like any judge in a competition, because they're going to be like, oh wow, this is so smooth, this is so good, and that's when it becomes a very serious like competitor, like a top performing competitor, like so yeah, that's like this is very nice. In fact, I like, and even to that extent, like even though I said some judges might look at the trim job on this like negatively, like I feel like trying, like unless you were like trying to send in like a unless you know the competition like is very 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 well done and your bud's going to be taken really good care of, like up to the point that the judge sees it, there's a chance that just through like no true and like intentional fault of anyone, but just through like not people doing their due diligence, right? Like, and a naked untrimmed bud could get beat up. Like, make it happen. Like, but you got that little bit of protection on there. You give yourself like a fighting chance. You know, it's just like about the discernment of the judges, right? Like, but so I say that the trim is a good play. if you're trying to preserve this kind of trichomes, because seeing the trichomes on there and their intactness, hey, that right there, those are big points. Yeah. So I would say, like, all in all, this is like 8.9, like a, yeah, like cannabis. Um, if if the aroma was a little bit like stronger, this would be like nine cannabis all day long. But eat this like, and I even dare say, like, I may find myself toking on it more throughout the night. In fact, this is what I will be toking tonight. Like, so you know what, like, yeah, like, I would say this is this is 9 weed. Yeah. Because it's like it's so incredibly smooth. Mm, man, I gotta smoke it in a joint. I gotta smoke it in a joint. Um, so for now, I'm gonna keep it 8.9, but I'm gonna smoke it in a joint. Not right now, like, and see how that goes. Like, cause that's like, yeah, being my ultimate judge for that. But this is like, yeah, this is very nice, very good work. Like, very good work. I am excited to see how the other how the other cultivars will turn out now, because like I said, Mr. Mudd, he had a few for me, like a few for me, guys. Now, the home grow community in Southwest Virginia is only leveling up. Is only leveling up. Just you wait. Like, we're gonna get to a point where we're eventually gonna start being able to have like national competitions and stuff, and like it's gonna be pretty awesome. Like, yeah, like, gotta keep this training going. Yo, what up, Scott? How you doing, bud? Um, so yes, I think that will just about do that for tonight. Guys, this this article is it's just another sensationalized, like, scare tactic. Um, but we will overcome. We just gotta, like, stay informed, and yeah, um, keep educating ourselves. Um, you know, check out any of those links. If there is a topic that you'd like to see me cover, in general with cannabis, or will, like, whatever. I mean, let me know. We'll include it. Um, but you guys have an awesome night. Make sure that you are uh, showing yourselves love every day. Make sure that you are making time for yourself. And yeah. Peace.